Okay, I'm going to go through the process of downloading and installing The Sims 3 through the MacGameStore app. There's some preparation that has to be done first before you even get to the MacGameStore app itself. First, you have to go to the MacGameStore website and download a file in preparation for the installation that comes later. We're actually going to go to the support area of the MacGameStore website and to the knowledge base. And The Sims 3 came out quite a few years ago, so it's had many updates and patches over the years. And if you just download it regularly and let it update itself, sometimes it can get stuck in that process. So what we're going to do is we're going to get what's called the Super Patcher, which just has all the update materials in it. Here at the support center, and we'll just look for Sims and then the Super Patcher. We'll click that link and get to that article. And it contains a link to an EA website. There we go. And this is the Sims 3 cumulative manual update. And we're just going to download it. And it's a large file. It's over 1 gigabyte, so this will take some time to download. And the particular version that's applicable towards the version of The Sims that we sell is the Region 7 Origin Digital Download. This is the one. It's the last one in the list. And you click that link, it'll download the file. And I have already done so. So I'm going to go ahead and quit Safari to get it out of the way. There's the patcher on my desktop. It's already downloaded, though it's still compressed. And then the next step, after getting the patcher ready to go, is to go into the MacGameStore app itself. And then we'll go to the Sims information page in the store. Sims 3, there it is. And if you haven't already purchased the game, this button will say Buy Now. And clicking it will take you to the payment confirmation window, and you'll confirm your payment options, or however you'd like to pay for the game. Or if you've already purchased the game at some point, it will say Purchased like it says here. And now clicking it will just take you straight to start the download process. And you click Install Now. And I have already done so. I've already downloaded the game, so it's in my My Games area. Over here, My Games, and there's The Sims 3. Now, The Sims has a third-party installer. The MacGameStore app itself doesn't actually do the installation. It just downloads the installer and will launch the installer for you and start the process. And there are a couple steps in the process. We'll go ahead and click Installer to begin. And that brings down this little dialog. And to start with, we'll go ahead and install and get the game installed on the Mac. And that'll launch the Sims 3 installer here. There we go. Continue. Continue. Just click all the way through and go ahead and agree to the licensing agreement. Paste in your serial number. And continue. And we're wanting to install it on the application, in the applications folder on the root, the main drive. So, and you need to be wary and look at where the installer is trying to install it, because, and I don't know if this happens every time, but this has happened the couple times I've run this installer. It's trying, the path that it's listing here is not a real path. This is incorrect. It would probably cause some sort of error if you were to just try to go ahead and continue from this point using the path that's selected by default. So go ahead and manually choose we'll just go ahead and manually select the applications folder that's at the root level of our boot drive. Applications, select, and now see that the path has changed to where it's just /applications. That is correct. That will work. So now we'll go ahead and continue and install. And we'll authenticate for the installation that we're an admin user. And the installation will take a few minutes. Okay, I don't think I need to view the README, so I'm just going to go ahead and close the installer. Now we get to the second part of the installation in the MacGameStore app. You see the launch installer button is still spinning. The process is not quite complete. The game is installed, and it's actually just about ready to go. It's on the hard drive, but currently the MacGameStore app itself doesn't know where the game is, so we're going to double-click to complete the installation, and this time instead of install, we're going to click find, and we're going to show the MacGameStore app where the game is. And of course, it's in the applications folder on the hard drive. There we go. And highlight it, and then click select. Okay, and now when you click the play button in the MacGameStore app, it'll launch The Sims. But we're not quite ready to launch the game yet. We're going to update it first. So I'm going to go ahead and quit the MacGameStore just to kind of clear my screen a little bit. And I'll open up my applications folder where the game is. There it is, The Sims 3. And we'll just set that aside for now. We'll go ahead and we'll decompress this patcher. Should just be able to double click it, and the archive utility will decompress it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw away the original compressed download, and now we have the patcher app on our desktop. Applications. Find The Sims. There it is. And we'll update that. And just let it do what it needs to do. And verify. Okay, now the game is updated and patched and should be ready to go.